Good morning, Eric Thorson here. Good morning, sip of coffee. So, diversification. How often do you hear that? Diversify, diversify. Diversify your portfolio. Diversify, 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 diversify. Yeah, well, you know what? I've been hearing that my whole life. As have you, as have everybody. Diversification is when you're investing, when you're trying to grow your money, that you have to be diversified. Now, it's always not quite made sense to me. Even as a youngster, I'm like, okay, so if you're diversified properly, that means you're spread across asset classes, right? That's sort of how we define diversification in terms of your portfolio, is that you're spread across asset classes. So one crashes, another one goes up. Hopefully, you balance out, right? So you don't take major losses, but you balance out. So you don't make major gains. Like if you're properly diversified with any kind of major move, you're going to have an asset class that's, because not all asset classes go up at once. I mean, rare moments in history will all asset classes go up at once. And, like right now, there's quite a few asset classes going up. There's real estate, and there's the stock market, and collectible cars and paintings, and all these kind of things. They're all going up. Like commodities are maybe the one area that's not going up right now, that's been suffering, especially metals, in particular precious metals. But even things like sugar, and oil was hit hard recently, and so commodities are sort of the asset class that isn't super bubbly right now. In particular, metals. I'm sure there are a lot of commodities that are in bubble territory, but at any rate, this discussion is about diversification and my issue with diversification. I think, I suppose, okay, my notion is that the whole idea of diversification of your portfolio is something that was been pushed by, brokers, in an effort to avoid lawsuits, like major losses for their customers. That if they diversify their customers' money, then they're not going to lose it all, at least. But when I think about it, and investing money, and if you're going to bother investing money, if you just go ahead and diversify, then when a big move comes along, you don't make big gains. Because there's part of your diversified portfolio that's sucking out your gains, because part of it is losing. So you're just balancing out your portfolio. I think diversification is for pansies. I think it's bullshit. I think if you're doing your homework and you're properly researching the asset baskets out there, that it's not that difficult to find the basket that you should be in. And you can diversify within that basket. Sure. That's fine. Let's say it's mining shares. The mining sector that you're putting your eggs in. Well, you can diversify within that basket. And then, when it moves, and you're diversified within that basket. So you have to find the right basket. That's important. You have to find the basket that's on the bottom, the basket that's being hated and nobody wants. That's the basket you go and you put all your eggs into it, and you diversify within it. And that's how you make money. You don't make money by diversifying. You'll never make money by being diversified fully across asset classes. Never. You may never lose big money, but if you're putting your eggs in the basket that's got blood in the streets, that has very little downside risk left and huge upside potential, then diversify within that basket. All the big boys you hear about, the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates, all these kind of guys, they didn't become rich by being diversified, okay? They put all their eggs in one asset class and went for it and became really rich because they were diversified within an asset class. And that's how they made their money. If you're properly diversified like everybody says you should be, you're never going to make big gains. Never. So stop with the diversification. You know, if you're going to bother investing your money, do your research and find out which basket it should be in and put all your eggs in there. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. Think about it. But it makes sense. People that become really rich do not do it by being diversified across all the asset classes. Because your losses are going to cancel your gains. And what fun is that? All right, think about it. Find that basket. All right, cheers. Thanks for watching.